Hello and welcome to today's vlog post. I'm narrator Rebecca McKernan and today I would like to share with you this fabulously naughty book from writer Emma Calin. I say writer, but she describes herself as a novelist, philosopher, blogger, poet and would-be master chef. So to say she's simply a writer is not really entirely fair. However, for the purposes of this vlog post, she is a writer, and this is the first in her seduction series, Seduction of Combat, which encompasses a couple of my favourite topics, beautiful people and boxing and France, which I think you can tell all from this front cover. In this case, you really can judge this book by its cover. I do make myself laugh sometimes. I'll stop ad-libbing and read to you the back of the book. A mafia conspiracy, a female undercover cop, a honed and fit suspect, international boxer and billionaire playboy Freddie LaSalle. Interpol cop Anna Layton spirals down into a hopeless vortex of sexual and emotional turmoil as she fights to keep her professional cool in her latest assignment. When the charismatic Freddie turns on his charm and seduces her, passion takes control. The action flies from London to Paris to California and New York, but just who is deceiving who in this fast-moving ride across continents? A high-stakes gambling syndicate is pulling the strings. There's already a boxing referee dead in a river and millions of dollars placed on Freddie's next fight. Anna has to decide what really motivates this art-loving prize bull boxer. Can she fake it? Can she nail the gangsters before her cover is blown? In a tense story of forbidden erotic love, can a relationship founded on deceit survive? When abandoned by her bosses, vigilante justice is her only option. Can she prove her lover's innocence? Can she escape with her man, or even her life? The power of love and trust stands against greed and crime as conflicting forces grapple for that knockout punch. Sorry, I thought there was another paragraph, but that was telling you about the other books in the series. Which are also Seduction of Dynasty, Seduction of Taste, Seduction of Crowns, of Santa and of Wealth. But so far, Combat is the only one which has been produced into an audiobook. I'm really babbling quite a lot today. Must be excited. I'm going to read you the prologue, just the prologue, it's only short, just to give you a taster of Emma's writing style. I should let you know that this is definitely an adults only book. If the cover didn't give it away, I'll just reiterate that fact. It's very naughty, it's very fun, and it's very easy to read. And you definitely want to listen to it on audio so that you have your hands free, you know, for drinking tea or whatever you want to do. Prologue. Promotion had put her back in uniform. It felt good to be behind the wheel of a marked police vehicle, slowly cruising the London streets. All afternoon she'd been jargon juggling. Finally, she'd escaped and taken advantage of a spare emergency response car to drive to the adjoining area for a conference on community initiatives. She clicked on the radio. This was how her earlier career had been, among the run-down fast food shops, the loitering drivers smoking weed outside the minicab offices, the boom of music from cars and buildings, the glitzy billboards in the heart of dilapidation. Suddenly, an urgent voice calling met police control at Scotland Yard. Lima 3 to MP. We have a fail to stop. High speed north towards the city. She caught the familiar sound of a chase. A vehicle was fleeing a patrol car about 2 miles behind her and coming her way. She pulled over and listened. She need not be involved in this. This was not her job. So she'd been top student at the Hendon Driving School of the Metropolitan Police. She was an inspector now, and this was not about ego or drama. She knew that. She knew that. She checked out the siren and blue light controls. The big V8 engine rumbled playfully. She blipped the throttle and felt the tight knot of its unexpressed power. It had started to rain. And this was not her job. 80. That's 80 miles per hour. Driver looks about 15 years old. Running red light into Brixton now. Wait. Straight through. Still at 80. Her heart rate increased. These would be crowded streets in the late afternoon. Now only a mile behind her, the chase was closing in. She absorbed the details. The target car was a stolen boy racer Ford. At least 4 joyriding kids from a delinquent home were desperately trying to escape. Again, a more urgent voice. "We have a tyre blowout. We can't continue. Lima 3 over." She checked the mirror. The target vehicle was approaching, still at high speed, reckless speed. It screamed past, taking a traffic island on the wrong side of the road. She caught the eye of a shaven-headed boy in the back seat as she hit the lights and sirens and slammed down the throttle. "Lima Delta 1, in pursuit," she announced. Soon she was right on the tail. She had more power and more skill. They barreled into the Camberwell New Road junction at 70 miles per hour. The target car side-swiped a red London bus, but straightened up. She concentrated hard. The rain was turning the tarmac into a skid pan. She saw more police blue lights ahead near the Oval Tube station. The target feinted right, then tried to corner left. The tail started to slide out on the wet road. She watched in slow motion as the vehicle slammed into a street lamp. A spray of glass and the scream of tortured metal suddenly gave way to an utter silence. An awful stillness enveloped the wreck, and nothing moved. Nobody moved. The radio carried the voice of Scotland Yard Control. "Discontinue pursuit. Repeat, discontinue. Speed too high for safety. Lima Delta 1, acknowledge. Discontinue pursuit." So that was the prologue of Emma Calin's Seduction of Combat. It's cheeky and naughty and fun and really easy to read, and all of the chapters are full of action in every sense of the word. You can find this, the first in Emma's Seduction series, which has been put into audio form, on Amazon, Audible and iTunes. You can find me at RebeccaMcKernan.com and Facebook and Twitter at Becca Tells Tales. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Mwah.